Maria Pioneer School, here are your daily notices for Rahina, Monday, the 12th of September.
Let's say the karakia together. Whakataka te ho ki te uru, whakataka te ho ki te tonga, kia mā kina ki ta, kia mā taratara ki tai, e hi ahena te akiura, he tio, he huka, he hauhu, ti hei moriora.
This week is Te Wiki or Te Reo Māori Language Week, and we will be introducing Te Reo words each day and practice saying Te Reo phrases and for this week.
The Te Reo word for today is Aotearoa, which means New Zealand, land of the long white cloud.
Here are the Te Reo phrases for this week.
Kei te pēhā koe, how's it going?
Ke te pai, good.
Now Mrs. Valman will share a message with us.
Ati Marie Pine Hill School. This week in New Zealand, it is Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori Week. At Pine Hill School, we will be acknowledging this by practicing our Te Reo and celebrating Te Reo Māori in our classrooms at Pine Hill School. As well as that, we have some special visitors arriving this week. Patu Paiarehi, our Te Reo fairies, will be coming to your classrooms. So look out, they're going to fly in at some stage. They've booked in with your teachers and they will give you an opportunity to practice your Te Reo with them, as well as prizes to give away. So get ready for a great week full of Te Reo and make sure you karawhiua, which means give it a go, give it heaps. To begin Māori Language Week, I have one of my favourite stories here to share with you. How Maui slowed the sun. I'm going to give you a moment to find a good learning and listening spot in your classroom for my favourite myth and legend. How Maui slowed the sun. Long ago, Te Rā, the sun, began to move quickly across the sky. The days became too short to do all of the things that had to be done. People could not do much about it. But then Maui had an idea that he thought he would try. He gathered up his 4 brothers and he said to them, "Let us catch that sun and make it move more slowly." Good idea. Wonder how he'll do that. "What? It will burn us up. That's impossible, Maui," they said. "Ha, I have a plan," said Maui. "If we make strong ropes of flax, we can snare the sun when it moves." The brothers still weren't happy, but they helped Maui to cut the flax. If you take a little walk through our school, you'll notice we have some beautiful flax growing in our gardens, like the flax we see here in this story, for looking at. They plaited the flax and they made some big, strong, round ropes. Maui chanted karakia as they worked to give the ropes the power they would need to hold that mighty strong sun. At last the ropes were ready and they set off to where the sun rose. They only travelled during the long nights because they didn't want the sun to know they were coming. It was many miles to the home of the sun, but as the bush gave way to shriveled shrub and the ground grew warm underfoot, they knew they were nearly there. Soon they reached the great pit from which the sun would rise. "Help me build a wall of earth to trick and hide behind," said Maui. "Hurry, my brothers, the sun will wake soon." The five quickly pulled up enough day to conceal themselves. They crouched behind it as the ground began to tremble and shake. "Do not throw your ropes until I say so," hissed Maui. "And when we have caught it, do not let go." First, the fiery flames reared above the wall, but Maui kept as still as a tuatara. Then came the great whirling eyes of the sun, and Maui muttered a here, which is a charm. When the white hot teeth came into view, Maui sprang to his feet. "Now, my brothers," he shouted, "now!" And the magic ropes snared through the air. They tangled in the sun's fiery hair and looped around its huge body. Maui leapt onto the wall, raised the magic jawbone of his grandfather, and smashed it down with all his strength onto the head of the sun. The sun shrieked in agony, but Maui kept raining blows on its flaming face. "You will kill Tamanui Tira," screamed the sun. "No," said Maui, "I will not kill you, but I will make you move more slowly." When the sun was weak and tired, Maui told his brothers to loosen the ropes. The sun drifted slowly into the air and began to creep across the sky. Now that is why the days are long enough, and if you look hard, you can sometimes see the magic ropes that bind the sun to the earth. And we might call them rays. And that is the myth and legend of how Maui slowed the sun. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to visiting you this week and hearing how your te reo is going. Karawhiua, everybody. Ka kite anō.
Thank you for watching. Have a Pine Hill day using the Pine Hill way.
And ora, ka te amo.